Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, Amerikanskis? Kevin Jackson here, exposing the secrets of the left. That's right, we're talking about secrecy today. In all secrets, there's a kind of guilt, however beautiful or joyful they may be, and for what good end they may be set to serve. Secrecy means evasion, and evasion means a problem to the moral mind. Gilbert Parker said that, and he's right. Even if you're keeping a fun secret, there's still something bad about it. It may eventually make somebody happy, but there's a bad karma around it. I don't know how to describe it. I think you get what I'm saying. Talking about secrets, Barack Obama making secret, hey, I'm going to have this talk over at MIT, but I want it to be secret. I don't want anybody to record it. I talked about it on TV the other day, and they said, well, Kevin, in full disclosure, George Bush asked for somebody not to do a secret. And I went, well, it was wrong. George Bush says, I'm going to speak to a group of people. I don't want anybody to say anything about it. He's wrong. If I speak to a group of conservatives at a conservative event, it's recorded. I don't go in there and go, listen, guys, I'm going to be telling some secrets here about what I don't want done. You can record it. You can put it out to other people. The reason for that is because we should be very open with what we want to accomplish. Is what you want to accomplish right, or is it wrong? Because if it's right, it doesn't need to be a secret. If it's wrong, it can be a secret. It can be done behind closed doors. And look, I've already told you guys, I don't want to know everything about you. I get it. You got a wart on your tush, or maybe you got a tail. I don't know. But and some things I don't need to know. You can have your privacy. But when it comes to secrets, that's a little more dangerous. People equate patents with secrecy. Here's an interesting story. Patents were actually designed to overcome secrecy. That's why the formula for Coca-Cola was never patented. Are you aware of that? Coca-Cola's formula is a trade secret, and it's outlasted patents by more than 80 years. Had they patented it, it would be available after 17, I think. They say, no, it's a trade secret. It's the formula it's a recipe for us. We're not patenting it, because then people go, I'm going to look at the patent, and I'm going to look at ways to overcome it. I'm going to, now you could reverse engineer Coke if you want. I don't know if Pepsi did that. I don't know if anybody, maybe that's what all the cola companies did. But they don't know the patent. They don't know how Coke did it, because Coke says, we're not going to explain that to you. Just know this. We have a trade secret. That's how they've kept it. They didn't look to, bind the idea around something. They just said, no, it's our thing. I don't know why I decided to flip that in there with the secret stuff. I just thought it was an interesting tidbit. We're living in a world where a guy like Barack Obama, one of the most secret people on the planet, said he was transparent, not transparent, became president saying he was going to open up a world of transparency, didn't, left the presidency, and he still doesn't want you to know what he's about. Who did he want to replace him? A woman who is full of secrets. If you knew all the stuff that Hillary Clinton did, you'd be scared to death of her. You probably already are, but it would be worse. She's full of secrets. Super secret server. Even people that worked with her said it was close to the vest. She didn't want outsiders. She was scared of communication and what people would say about her and things like this. She lived in a state of paranoia. Why? Because she's crooked to her rotten core. That's why. Donald Trump is a very much a contrast. The dude's like, I bet you if you hung out with Donald Trump at his house, like just hanging around, he'd be like, man, make yourself at home. If you need to do something, there's my office. You know how there are people that they will lock their office from you, keep you up. Donald Trump would be like, go, man, do your thing. My house, mi casa, su casa, right? Anyway, there's so much going on in the world right now. Donald Trump's going to be running for president again. He just, talked about his new, I didn't say he just, but he's talking about his new campaign manager. He announced it. Now, here's what was interesting. Trump, he did something early on. I can't recall how he did it, but it was a strategically great move for him to do this. He actually did things in such a way that he pre-announced his candidacy. So while the Democrats are going to be, jockeying for who they're going to run, Trump's candidacy is already there. So he's going to get equal time all the way through the political process. I thought, what a brilliant thing to do. He's already fundraising for his campaign. He's not, from the moment Donald Trump got elected, he started the fundraising apparatus and everything. I'm just telling you, it is absolute brilliance what this guy does, how far ahead he thinks. And he's a novice at this. I told Democrats the scariest thing for you, I've talked to a couple of them, I said the scariest thing for you guys is the fact that Donald Trump did as much as he did, accomplished as much as he did in his first year as president, and he doesn't even know his job yet. That is a rock star. That's like you getting the NBA drafting the top player in the league, but thinking he's going to have to sit a couple years on the bench, maybe be a utility player, and he comes in the game and he's Michael freaking Jordan in his prime right off the bench. You're going, whoa. That's what we're dealing with. That's how good this guy is. It's shocking. I mean, there's hardly an area that Trump's tackling that isn't, one, accomplishing the mission of what make America great again and America first, number one. And number two, putting the Democrats on absolute tilt. I don't have time in this segment, but when we come back, I want to play a couple things that have to do with immigration. And I want you to listen to these people talking about how bad it is in immigration. And who are they actually? These are Democrats, hardcore leftists. And when you're listening to it, let me tell you what you're going to be thinking. He's talking about the Democrats. They can no longer make Trump the demon of immigration. They can no longer make Trump the demon of, Muslim resettlement, refugee resettlement. Or he has managed to take it all off the plate. The demons are the leftists, the anti-Trumpers, the anti-Americans, all the media. These are the people that we're now looking at going, y'all are all suspect. What an amazing thing to have accomplished. Anyway, we'll be back in just a bit. Folks, you're listening to Kevin Jackson.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.